Joining us now is State Senator Scott Wiener. Senator Wiener, thank you so much for joining the program.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to start with just your first thought when you heard about Nancy Pelosi's announcement that she's not running for re-election in 2026.
Well, I knew that she was giving this a lot of thought and had not decided. And so I was, first of all, it was good to know what her plans are. But bigger picture, this is a huge event for San Francisco and frankly for the country. Nancy Pelosi for nearly 40 years has been at the center of so much that has happened in this country, whether it is expanding healthcare access to tens of millions of people who have healthcare access in significant part because of Nancy Pelosi, or expanding clean energy, or not once but twice helping save our economy during COVID and during the Great Recession, or the work she's done for people living with HIV. She's a truly not just iconic, but she moved mountains for San Francisco and for the country.
She just being this historic figure in the city, and with your announcement that you were going to run for the seat a couple weeks ago, with this week's announcement, do you wish that you would have waited, or do you think that your announcement may have pushed her in this direction at least a little bit?
No, I don't think my announcement really impacted her decision. And for anyone who knows Nancy Pelosi, that they know that Nancy Pelosi, she makes her own decisions. For me, I don't regret it at all. We're only a few months out from the filing deadline. There's a race happening. There's a very wealthy individual who is self-funding, and I needed to get in the race, and but no, I don't think that impacted her decision at all.
There was the slight chance that maybe you were going to go head to head in this race, but even as her possible opponent in the rearview mirror, I mean, how has she inspired you as a politician in California?
Well, first of all, she inspired me as a gay man, because she was the one who went onto the floor of the House of Representatives on the day she was sworn in 1987, and said, "I have come here to Congress to fight AIDS." And there weren't that many leaders in the country saying things like that in 1987. That was also the year 1987 that I, as a gay teenager, admitted to myself that I was gay, which was a terrifying time in the community, with a mass die-off of gay men. And for Nancy Pelosi to use her power and privilege and platform to say, "I'm here to fight AIDS," that was extraordinary. So I am eternally grateful to her for standing up for our community, as she has done so many times, and many others are grateful as well. But she also just, inspires me in terms of what I think it takes to be an effective elected official, and what San Franciscans demand, which is to have a moral compass and core values that you uphold, to have a spine of steel and be willing to fight, and to know how to deliver and know how to build the diverse coalitions necessary to deliver on these core values. She had all of these skills. She has these skills, and I'm eternally grateful for everything she's done.
On the flip side of that, though, looking ahead now, if you are elected to represent San Francisco in the U.S. House of Representatives, what will you do differently than Nancy Pelosi?
It's not about what I'll do differently than Nancy Pelosi. We're different people. Some people have said, "Are you gonna, how does it feel to want to step into her shoes?" And my response is that her stiletto pumps are unique, and no one is going to be able to wear those pumps. My shoes are not nearly as glamorous as hers. But seriously, there will never be another Nancy Pelosi. She is a unique leader in American history, and she stands alone. And for me, I'm going to be Scott Wiener, as I always have been, which means I'm going to fight to make housing more plentiful and more affordable, to expand access to healthcare and to try to reduce healthcare costs and move towards universal healthcare. to expand clean energy, to protect immigrants and LGBTQ people, and to try to make sure that Donald Trump is no longer president of the United States because he's a disaster for our democracy.
Nancy Pelosi was waiting for Proposition 50, at least it had been reported. She was waiting for the outcome of that election. And I wonder, just from your perspective at this point, as someone who's trying to get in as a member of Congress, do you see Prop 50 having a major shakeup in what representation looks like for Californians, especially when it comes to Democrats?
Well, I mean, Prop 50, first of all, I was optimistic it was going to pass. I did not anticipate it would pass at a nearly 2-to-1 margin. And that just shows, not just in the Bay Area and LA, but it did really well in parts of the Central Valley. I think Californians, understand and have shown what I think we've seen across the country, and that is that people are not okay with throwing tens of millions of people off healthcare, or deporting mothers who are raising children and working and paying taxes, or sending masked secret police into neighborhoods, or causing trade wars that increase inflation. People aren't okay with these things, and Prop 50 showed that. But it also means we will have, I believe, a larger Democratic delegation in Congress out of California. And listen, none of us wanted to do a mid-decade redistricting. That wasn't something that was on any of our bingo cards coming into this year. But Donald Trump and Texas, et cetera, gave us no choice. They started the fight, and we're finishing it.
On that note, with Prop 50, Assemblyman Carl DeMaio filed this proposed ballot initiative that's now gathering signatures that attempts to prohibit any state lawmaker like yourself who voted to put Prop 50 on the ballot from running for not just Congress, but any elected office for the next decade. And he says that these are, and the Independent Commission has also noted, these are rules that apply to the state's Independent Redistricting Commission. What's your response to that?
I mean, with all due respect to Mr. DeMaio, he's a grandstander, and he's grandstanding here. That's a really ridiculous idea. I want to be clear, for me, this congressional district that I am running in did not change at all in Prop 50, was not impacted. So to suggest that we were all redrawing the lines for our advantage it's absurd. That's not what happened. That's conspiracy brain in the extreme. And the idea that we would say that an elected official getting experience can't run for another office that's just destructive for California. The voters should be able to pick whoever they want and not be told, no, this person who you may really like is ineligible to run. So that it's just a ridiculous performative proposal.
All right, Senator Scott Wiener, thank you so much again for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.